living with Intermountain Healthcare.
Welcome back, everyone. A major part of being successful in improving your health is getting realistic goals, setting them. Adam Ballenger is an exercise therapist at Intermountain Healthcare's LiveWell Center up in Park City and Utah, right there in Utah, and is joining us now to share how we can achieve these goals in 2023. We can start right now, truly.
Absolutely. This is the best time.
We have 7 goals. Number 1, say, how do we look at our weight? And that's a big thing. Not always the scale is really a good factor to measure.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to look at health. And so our body mass or our body weight isn't the only thing to measure. Sometimes it's an indicator, but a lot of times we're really making great progress without actually changing the scale. So it's really important to look beyond that scale.
And sometimes mentally, it's just not helpful for you because, again, it goes up and down, and especially this time of year, it's not always one time, one moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, Thanksgiving and then the holidays, Christmas, New Year's. So if you see that weight tend to change a little bit, you could still be out there getting active and improving a lot of different metrics about how your health is. And even if you don't see it on the scale, it's okay.
All right, so the mindset about the scale, but then also about your fitness goals, changing that way or shifting.
Yeah, I did a test the other day with a client, I'll put it, and one of the tests that we did was just how well this person could get up and in and out of a chair within a minute, and they had blown past an old goal. So this is something that most people never even think about. So there's a lot of different goals that we could set that would say, hey, you're nailing the goals or you're exceeding your expectations. But again, if you're just looking at the scale, we probably don't look for those other things.
Well, this goes beyond, oh, do I have a six-pack? Do I see the muscle? This person truly felt so much better.
Yeah.
And take that into account, right?
And that positive reinforcement, every time we can get a success with a goal, that just starts to stack up. It's like a credit account, and here we have a huge credit limit. And then when we go and we have a little bit of extra food on Christmas or something like that, we're still way into the bonus.
And this also helps. If you enjoy what you're doing, that activity helps motivate you for the next day and the next day.
Yeah, anytime my wife says, you want to go for a hike or something like that, not only do I get to get out in nature, and I love that, but I get to spend time with her. So anything that you can do that's active and maybe even a workout, those are two kind of different things. But if you like it, even better.
As hard as this is, stop comparing yourself to others.
Oh my goodness. I see so many folks who are, they'll even say, I want to look like so-and-so. Or I saw on social media that somebody else did this. That's just a recipe for disaster, because I think I heard there's like 8 billion people on the planet. That's a lot of people
to compare,
yeah,
and you're distracting you. Let's stop doing that, because there's only one you.
Yeah.
Okay, eating is really important. There's cookies in the kitchen, that's hard, but 80% of your fitness and the way you feel has to do with your food.
Yeah, food's a major part. So if you can change a behavior or a habit that has to do with food, that really accelerates a lot of the other changes that we're talking about, that we're going to look for, and even changes that we probably can't even see, but we'll definitely feel those over time.
Okay, you also say let's stop doing the dieting, at least shift your mind into thinking about that.
Yeah, so eating's a behavior. And a diet is oftentimes just a short-term behavioral change that we probably couldn't keep for a long time. So little teeny changes over time that we accumulate for a long period of time are so much better.
Your last tip, the 7th one, is join a community. I love that.
Yeah. So one of the places I teach a couple of classes at, it's a community center. And when I see these folks gather outside the classroom and they're socializing, and then afterwards they go downstairs and they have a meal and stuff like that, you can see how much it's about getting together with other folks, not just the exercise. It's pretty cool.
Adam, I love the LiveWell Center up in Park City. You have just about everything there. It's a lifestyle, and people should go and check it out. Thank you so much for giving us the tips that we need for 2023. Thank you for that sponsored segment from Intermountain Healthcare.